Hello, Mrs. Johnson. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Would you mind if we talked about your smoking habit during today's visit?
Yeah, that's fine.
How many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
I smoke about 2 packs a day.
And when did you first start smoking?
I think I was 19?
And you're 31 now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so about 12 years. Have you ever considered quitting smoking before?
I have thought about it before.
And did you smoke while you were pregnant with any of your kids?
I tried not to, but I couldn't help it.
Okay. And how do you feel about your smoking habit?
It would be nice to quit, but I'm not sure if I can do that just yet. I'm not too sure I'm strong enough.
You feel like you aren't strong enough to do it again?
I just felt so tired, hungry, irritable after I quit. All I wanted to do was smoke.
Do you have any other concerns about quitting?
No,
What was your reason for trying to quit the first time?
everyone kept telling me how bad it was and how it would be for my baby.
I see. And who was everyone?
My parents, my doctor, a few friends, and even my husband.
After that conversation, what are you thinking about your smoking habits now?
I think I'm ready to try to quit again.
I'm happy to hear that. I would like to ask you a few more questions before we create a plan. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, what do you know about smoking and how it can affect your health along with your children's health?
I've heard that kids can get asthma from smoking, and everyone always says how bad it is for kids, but all my kids are fine. I even smoked through my pregnancy, and they were all perfectly healthy.
Okay, and what about your health?
I know that it isn't good for me. Like, it can cause cancer, and those commercials on TV, but nothing like that has ever happened to me.
Okay, and on your first attempt to quit, what did you try?
I just stopped. I threw away all the packs I could find in the house so I wouldn't be tempted.
So, you threw all the packs away and tried to quit cold turkey?
Yes, exactly.
Is that when you started to feel the withdrawal symptoms, like the irritability, hunger, and fatigue?
Yes, and when I thought I was past all that hard stuff, my friends offered me a smoke when we were all out one day, and I couldn't say no. Then I thought I failed, so why keep going?
You did not fail. You are very strong, and it's a very difficult habit to quit, especially cold turkey. It is very common that people quit only to start smoking again after a period of time. Can you think of any other scenarios that might make you want to start smoking again?
Other than being around people who smoke, maybe if work starts to get really stressful again, having a smoke just helps me calm down.
Okay, so smoking helps you to calm down during stressful situations. Do you do anything else to help yourself calm down in stressful situations?
Normally, when I go have a smoke, I take a little walk or at least go outside.
Okay, great. I have a couple more questions for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not important at all and 10 being incredibly important, how important is it for you to quit smoking?
Probably about a 7.
A 7? Great. Now, Miss Johnson, on a scale of 1 to 10 again, 1 being not confident at all to 10 being the most confident, how confident are you in your ability to quit smoking?
I think about an 8.
That's great to hear you're so confident. Would you be willing to begin a conversation about quitting today?
Yes, I just don't think I would be able to just stop again cold turkey.
Would you be open to talking about some other options to help you quit?
That would be really helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so there are a few options we can try. The first is to try nicotine replacement therapy. During nicotine replacement therapy, alternative medications are used to help reduce withdrawal feelings by giving you a small, controlled amount of nicotine. It can be in the form of a patch, a lozenge, inhaler, and even a nasal spray. If you don't want to have nicotine at all, then there are other options such as Chantix or Wellbutrin that is used to reduce withdrawal symptoms and limits weight gain. Then there are other options that don't include medications, such as physical activity that can help distract your brain from wanting a cigarette. Whenever you start to feel a craving, try going for a little walk or doing some chores. It's important to remember that a craving will only feel intense for 5 to 10 minutes and then it will pass. It will also help to keep your mouth busy by either chewing some gum or some healthy snacks like raw carrots, celery, or nuts. Some of my patients have had success using yoga or meditation too.
Okay.
Most patients have the most success when they use a combination of these techniques, along with joining a support group, either in person or online. They have found a lot of support through them and have even learned new coping mechanisms. I know this was a lot of information, but what are you thinking about it all?
It's a lot to take in. I don't know there were so many options available.
It can be a little overwhelming, and you don't have to make a decision today. And if you decide to do something and it doesn't work, we can always make a new plan.
That's really good to know. I think I want to try that medication that will help me not gain weight.
Okay, we can put you on the Wellbutrin. What are some other options you would like to try along with this medication?
I think I'm going to try the chewing gum and going for walks. I love the fresh air, so maybe that will help distract me.
I think that's a great idea. Would you want to get some nicotine gum or packet patches too to help you in case you start to have a craving you just can't get rid of?
I think that might be a good idea. Maybe that will help me when I go out with friends too.
That's a great thought. I can feel you may be a little uneasy about all of this, but you are showing great strength in even making this plan. It's important to remember, though, even if you do smoke a cigarette, that does not make you a failure. We are working towards progress, not perfection. If you happen to pick up a cigarette, that's okay. Maybe next time you won't. Either way, this is a big step and it can be very difficult. With time and hard work, though, you can put this habit behind you. It will take a long time and you might feel these cravings a long time from now, but just remember the techniques that you have learned throughout this journey.
Okay, thank you. I think I can do it this time.
I think you can too. And I'd like to review our conversation with you one more time before you leave. So, you've been smoking for about 12 years and you feel that you're ready to quit. The plan is to try Wellbutrin, chewing gum, and going for walks when a craving comes. We will get you some nicotine gum and patches as well, and it's important to remember that the goal is progress, not perfection. I would like to follow up with you in about a month over the phone just to check in and see how everything is going. If there's any part of the plan that's not working for you, we can change it up then. How does that sound?
I think that sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey, Mrs. Johnson. I wish you the best and please call with any questions or problems that may come up.